Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Back for boxing. Now, my boy, man, still undefeated, man. Jarrell, Big Baby Miller, back from the dead, it seems, man. He finally came back on social media and started talking again. And, the first thing he says was, yeah, man, these other fighters have been failing drug tests, and they're still being allowed to fight. Now, I'm going to get some quotes for you guys, man. This is what Big Baby Miller said, and then I'm going to weigh in. He says, when they say there is no politics in boxing, LMFAO. The guy I was supposed to fight, Jerry Forrest, failed his drug test and still was allowed to fight. LOL, no headlines. Oh yeah, I forgot, I'm Big Baby. Now he's saying that in response to him testing positive to fighting Jerry Forrest, and they didn't allow him to fight. But the same guy, he couldn't fight because he was on something. Jerry Forrest was on something as well, but they let him fight. Now, they were saying that Jerry Forrest had weed in the system, and that's why they let him fight. But they really need to change the rules. I mean, if you're going to be failing a test and it's for weed, they're going to make an exception. They just need to take it out completely instead of having exceptions and rules for failed substances they're going to let you off with anyway. But that being said, man, even if Jerry Forrest was on steroids, there's a lot of fighters who got caught like Dillian White, even if their B sample was clean or we don't know what happened to the B sample, or Alexander Povetkin was on steroids. They caught him for clenbuterol. Canelo was on that stuff. Tyson Fury was on that stuff. I mean, I can go on and on talking about fighters that were on drugs that got caught at least one time on something, and they're still allowed to fight again. So I do think that, Big Baby Miller, he is right. I mean, there's just a lot of inconsistencies in boxing about being on drugs. But the guy, he was fighting a bum, and I really don't think he needed to do anything fighting a bum in Jerry Forrest. He should have just fought the guy clean. That being said, man, Big Baby Miller, man, I don't know where his career is at right now. Last time I checked, he was with PBC, but then after he got caught with the Anthony Joshua fight and Big Baby Miller fight, they're supposed to fight each other. Big Baby Miller signed with Top Rank, and when Top Rank signed him, they got him a fight with Jerry Forrest, right? After he failed the drug test, man, Bob Arum said he can't work with the guy anymore, and he needs to be outside of boxing. He don't need to be in boxing anymore. So I'm not too sure where his career is at this point of his career, but hopefully he comes back, because while a lot of people may not like him, the guy is still undefeated. He's from New York, the mecca of boxing in America, or one of the meccas in boxing in America, and he's still a big name, right? I mean, he has a lot of good wins, and was he on steroids or not? I don't know, but the wins are the wins, right? I mean, he beat Johann Duhaupas, he beat Gerald Washington. He just walked through the guy. Marisk Walk, right? I mean, I can go on and on about his record, but the guy has some elite level wins, and we just want to see him back in the ring, man. It's been November 17th, 2018 since he fought, man. It's been almost going on 2 years now. So that being said, man, the guy really does need to get back in the ring. I don't care who it is. I don't care if he has to take a kickboxing match. The guy needs to come back in the ring. So we're gonna see how his career plays out, man. Hopefully he's staying in shape. The guy is active again, so I'm guessing he has some kind of fight coming up soon. We're gonna see how his whole career plays out, though, man. But Big Baby Miller, he's definitely a showman. He talked a lot of trash in the Anthony Joshua fight leading up to the fight, and that fight was getting really interesting. People were getting behind him, they were backing him, and that was that fight where Anthony Joshua actually lost to Andy Ruiz. So that being said, man, Big Baby Miller could have actually won that fight, clean or not, because that was not Anthony Joshua's night. We don't know what could have happened in that fight. So that being said, man, he lost out on a lot of money in that fight. But we're gonna see how he comes back. It's just a lot of disappointment with Big Baby Miller. He hasn't been active. God knows what's happening with his promoters, but he needs to do something. I don't care if he has to go to Mexico. He needs to do something. Let me know what you guys feel about it, though, man. He came back, said something, just to get the fans interactive. Let me know what you guys feel about it, though, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.